Look there at the high-rise towers of Miami. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Cincinnati Reds and the Miami Marlins. With that, we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian here with you. Along with me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's take a quick look back at what's transpired over the first 2 games in this 4-game set.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the series on the road. You see there, these guys have come in and taken the first 2 games of this 4-game set. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now, and it's obviously showing in their results.
All right, Eric, Steve will join us in a moment, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cincinnati Reds, as their starting 9 tonight will look like this. They'll have their work cut out for them as they face the Rookie of the Year in 2013 for the National League, Cuban-born right-hander Jose Fernandez. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Jason Bourgeois makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
For Cincinnati, left fielder Jason Bourgeois.
And the first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight in South Florida.
Boy, first pitch of the night, and that home plate umpire's already letting you know what kind of game it's going to be.
That one's a called strike, back even at 1. Temperature at first pitch, there it is, 79 degrees as we get things started tonight. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And that misses 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Even if nothing comes of this, what an at-bat to start the game. 7 pitches already.
Fastball swung on and hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Skip Schumacher will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. First offering on the way. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. On the ground, softly back up the middle. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Joey Votto will stand in now, and as you can see here, he enters play 4th in the National League in round trippers. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And speaking of the National League's home run leaders, there they are on your screen. Just starting things out here in South Florida. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Here's the 1-1 now to Votto. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Todd Frazier would be next. Oh, and Votto puts a charge into this one as this is in the air to deep right field. Stanton has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Marlins. They'll square off against a former Rockies first-rounder, the Canadian-born left-hander Jeff Francis. And defensively, you see the Reds line up like this behind him. Christian Yelich will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control 0-2.
And that's how he'll use that sinker against lefties. Start it down and in and let it work its magic.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is handled by Ludwig now for the first out. Well, we know he's got that sinker because we saw it right there. As for the rest of his pitches, here's the scouting report as to what we can expect to see moving forward. Ed Lucas will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And low, it's a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he gets around on the curveball as this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
And a good swing right there gets them the first run of the ball game here in the bottom of the first. And we always talk about the importance of getting off to a fast start, so you can be sure they're pretty happy about this one.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Now here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Here's a ball chopped toward the second baseman. There to play it is Phillips. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, left fielder,
Josh Willingham will stand in, and he's having a great season so far, currently 5th in the National League in home runs. First pitch is a fastball that's shot right back up the middle and on into center field for a base hit. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games.
second baseman,
Jeff Baker will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. Miami out to an early 1-0 lead. Todd Frazier will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Now here's the first pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. hit ball back up the middle. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Here's the first offering. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there.
Yeah, well, we could hear that one from up here. Now, give him a second. He should be all right.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fernandez readying the 1-1. Grounded to third. And a base hit there for the Reds, their first of the ball game.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Ryan Ludwig.
Ryan Ludwig will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Now the first pitch, and he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Runners on first with one down. Line to left, and this will be a base hit for Ludwig. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only one away.
And these guys know that if you're going to get to a pitcher like this, you got to get to him early. Well, once he settles in, he can be really tough. But they've got two on against him now and only one out.
Zach Cozart will take his cuts now. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means two men are in scoring position now with two away.
Yeah, sort of a protective swing there as he got on top of this baseball. But the net result is that at least he's able to move these other runners up 90 feet, albeit now with two outs.
Devin Mesoraco will dig in now with the possible tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position here. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And this is fouled back and out of play. Too high. 1-2.
And he doesn't want to give in here, even on a 1-2 count now. Not with the base open and the pitcher on deck.
Yeah, if you can get him to chase here, great. But I agree, Steve. I don't think you come after him and risk a 2-run single.
Here comes a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Now, he does have first base open, so he doesn't have to come in right here. He can try to make that perfect pitch, and you know what? If he misses, who cares?
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. Fouled straight back. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he struck him out as danger is averted here in the second, and the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. Steven Pierce will start things off in the bottom of the second.
First baseman, Steven Pierce.
First pitch on the way. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike. On the ground, softly towards second. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1.
Batting 7, catcher, Rob Brantley.
Rob Brantley will be the batter. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Swing, and he pops him up. Behind the bag at second. Cozart backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
This ball is not hit all that hard, but still, that's a nice job of ranging back onto the outfield grass to take it in.
Adeiny Echeverria will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses, 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this is going to be a foul ball. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy and be done with this inning.
2-2 pitch is lofted in the air out to right field. And Schumacher will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Jeff Francis will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
Here comes the 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Don't be surprised if he still doesn't have the green light on 3-1.
Got his pitch on 3-1, but this is a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. One away here to begin the third.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Jason Bourgeois will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Skip Schumacher will stand in. He grounded out his first time. In there for strike one. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Out in front of the fastball, but this is skied into straightaway right. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Joey Votto will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch to him. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Just overmatched him there.
2 out with the man at first. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Let's go, Marlins!
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Willingham is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're down 1-0. Jose Fernandez makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Jose Fernandez.
And a ball, 1-0.
Down. Ball.
Now a ball hit hard towards the hole, and that'll get through into left, and you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than a leadoff single.
Boy, and just when you think you're all set up with the pitcher leading off an inning, this happens. Just goes to show you, you take anyone for granted up there, they can come back and hurt you.
Christian Yelich will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Come on, let's keep it going!
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. There to make the play is Frazier for the first out.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Ed Lucas will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. a swing, and he takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home.
Give that runner credit from first base. Sometimes on a deep fly ball like that, you get caught up either going into a home run trot too early or waiting up to see if the ball would be caught. But he had his head down the whole way, and he's going to come all the way around to score.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. And that misses for ball one. Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Two and one now. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
And he's fallen behind now, 3 and 1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3 and 1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Close to the bag at second there, now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Schumacher's there to take it in, and there are 2 away now.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Josh Willingham. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now another 1-2. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Jeff Baker will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. For Willingham, The double is his 8th of the season so far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Marlins 3 and the Reds nothing. Todd Frazier will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Fernandez readying the 1-1. And this will be fouled away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Brandon Phillips will dig in. He singled his first time around. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
All right, Miami.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Here now the 2-2. And he didn't quite get all of it as this is lifted in the air out towards left center. Willingham will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ryan Ludwig.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And that brings up the power-hitting outfielder Ryan Ludwig. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. The next pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Go.
Jack Hanahan will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, at the very least, if you're going to go down swinging. That's a tough way to make a second out when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Zach Cozart will stand in. He grounded out his first time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. And this is grounded foul near a former World Series hero, Billy Hatcher, in that first base coaching box. Lined into left center, and he's got himself a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
Boy, he comes through with a 2-out, 2-strike RBI. That's a real confidence builder right there, and conversely, that's very deflating if you're out there on the mound.
Devin Mesoraco will try and keep things going now with the runner at first following the RBI single. Now the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Not a bad idea right there, right after you've driven in a run. Maybe the pitcher's mind is elsewhere, so he's going on the first pitch, and he makes it into second safely with that stolen base.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. For Cozart, he'll get credit here for his first stolen base of the season. And this ball will be chopped foul. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pierce is there, and the side is retired. Reds will be forced to settle for just the one. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Marlins on top, 3-1. Jack Hanahan is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 9, Jack
Stephen
Hanahan.
Pierce will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Leading off the 4th for the Marlins, first baseman, Stephen Pierce.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. Full count now, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
Rob Brantley will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
And that sinker is normally where he gets most of his ground ball outs. But it really hasn't been all that effective a pitch so far.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike 1.
1-1.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Out in front of the curve that time as this is in the air toward fairly deep right field. And this is pulled in by Schumacher for the first out. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Adeiny Echeverria will try it again. He flew out his first time. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
and you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle, and I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the dirt, and now let's see. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Marlins down quietly, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Jeff Francis will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Pitcher, Jeff Francis.
Let's go, Marlins!
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
That was a strike.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
There's a look at his pitches by inning, and as you can see, he's hit 85 for the game now, so you have to think they're watching him pretty closely in that dugout.
Jason Bourgeois will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And here's the first pitch. Fouled back. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. You know, take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here at the last 2 pitches.
Let's go, Marlins! Swing better!
And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another 2-2 offering. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Wow, talk about a difference that 24 hours makes. Yesterday, these guys were hitting everything in sight, but things sure have changed this time around. They haven't been able to get anything going at all.
Skip Schumacher will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And that's taken for strike 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Oh, we got a 1, 2, 3 here.
Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Now a ball lined to the right side. And some trouble now in right field.
Yeah, a nice job there to get on base with a 2-out single. When you're facing a guy that's getting up there in pitches, this can be important because instead of being out of the inning, if he's forced to make 10 pitches or so after this, he might be out of this game.
Joey Votto will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. On to first with is Pierce, and that'll be the inning. Reds leave one. They still trail it here 3-1. Jose Fernandez will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Jose Fernandez.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. A strike, and it's 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Ani bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. 3-2 pitch. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single. And now he has some trouble with it in center.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Christian Yelich will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Come on, get the runner to second.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Pitch count stands now at 67 from Francis in this one. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Cotton candy. Get cotton candy here.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Now here's a ground ball for Cozart. This could be 2. Barehanded for 1. On to Votto, a double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Ed
Ed
Lucas.
Lucas will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. First pitch coming. This ball's in the air now, out to right field. Schumacher is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Marlins, and it's still 3-1. Jack Hanahan will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run. That's it.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And this gets on through into right, and he's aboard with the leadoff single.
A good job here. He stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. He's running towards second. Out in front here is Phillips as he lifts a high drive out to deep left field. Drifting back is Willingham, but this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run home run for Brandon Phillips. 6th home run on the season for him as the Reds have pulled back to even now, 3 apiece.
Well, this pitch is just a little bit in, not really a terrible location at all. But if you're sitting on that pitch in that spot, you can certainly do some damage. And he absolutely did some damage right there to the tune of a 2-run shot.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for Jose Fernandez. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in his head tonight, but will depart here. Archimedes Caminero will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Archimedes Caminero.
Ryan Ludwig will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. And that ball is gone. Home run. So it's a solo shot here for Ryan Ludwig, number 11 for him on the season, as they take the lead 4-3.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Zach Cozart will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Shortstop Zach Cozart.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it was, it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 3 runs already home here.
Let's go!
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Well, I'm sure he'll say the damage is already done after serving up the lead, but, you know, that's good fortitude to come back with the punch-out. He needed that.
Devin Mesoraco will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
He's in the palm of your hand, man.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
1 out, nobody on.
Get out there!
Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. You know, now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch there, 3-2. It probably would have been ball 4, but I'm not sure if I could have laid off that one either.
Jeff Francis will get the call to bat for himself here with his guys up a run here in the 6th. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
Swing, and he gets under this one as it's hit in the air to shallow center. Baker has got it, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Marlins 3. Giancarlo Stanton will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Down by a run, your guys need you on base any way you can get there. Now you got to shrink that strike zone down and not go after anything that's not right there for you.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Cozart. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. He's sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
1 away in the inning, as that'll bring up Josh Willingham. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in, 1-1. Four-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and that average, it'll climb a few more points.
Jeff Baker will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
All right, Marlins.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. Cozart for one. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Welcome back to South Florida. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th, and before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. David Carpenter is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Jason Bourgeois will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. I just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Two-two pitch on the way. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Skip Schumacher.
Skip Schumacher will dig in. He singled his last time around. First pitch coming. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
Count 1-0.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul.
Let's go, Marlins!
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. 2-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Good start to the inning here out of the bullpen. After 3 runs came in to score last inning, they needed someone to come in here and slow that offense down a bit.
Joey Votto will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
First offering on the way. At the knees, strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Reds are down in order, but they hang on to a one-run lead, 4-3. J.J. Hoover will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh.
J.J. Hoover.
Stephen Pierce will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh.
First baseman, Stephen Pierce.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And he makes a great diving stop for the out.
Boy, when you're trying to protect a one-run lead late in the ball game, it's so nice to have defense out there behind you. Look at the play here as he lays out to take this hit away. That could wind up being a game saver right there.
Rob Brantley will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Opposite field to left, and that's in there, base hit.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. Well, the first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a one-out single.
Adeiny Echeverria will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up, and I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. Hanahan is there, 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins.
And a pinch hitter about to be summoned from the dugout, and it's the guy who led the majors with 22 pinch hits in 2008. Greg Dobbs will get the call. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Carlos Marmol will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Carlos Marmol.
Jack Hanahan will lead it off here for the Reds, followed by Brandon Phillips waiting his turn on deck.
Jack Hanahan.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Two and 0 now.
That missed. That's the ball.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. 2-1. One pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the two starters. Brandon Phillips will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch on the way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Two tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
And here's a slider for a called strike. The pitch. Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ryan Ludwig.
Ryan Ludwig will dig in. A home run his last time. Now this ball is also swung on and also hit on the ground to first. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Reds lead this one 4-3. Sean Marshall is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Sean Marshall.
Christian Yelich will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And this is hit weakly in fair territory up the line. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
Yep, you saw his numbers there just a moment ago, and he's got that ERA in the low 2s coming into play, and he continues to pitch effectively as he retires the first man to greet him here.
Ed Lucas will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Swing and a line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Four 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
One on the way. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Marlins down quietly. Score holds at 4-3. Henry Rodriguez will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Zach Cozart will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th. Fouled straight back. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Devin Mesoraco will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And clearly trying to keep the ball low here. That's ball 2.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Ready on 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And he will take ball 4. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Yep, single and then a walk to start the inning. This is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Mike Dunn will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Jay Bruce will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at 1st and 2nd and nobody out in the inning. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Whoa, there's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, that's a very hittable location right there. Not where you want to be when you're facing a guy like this.
And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And on the error, a run is going to score.
That's a big run in a game like this. That makes it a 2-run game now here in the top of the 9th. So now you give your guy a little extra breathing room out there in the bottom half. He'll appreciate it, believe me.
A.J. Ramos will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Jason Bourgeois will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Now both runners are breaking. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And that's through into left, a base hit. And that'll plate the run from second base, and the lead is 3 now at 6-3.
Right fielder, Skip Schumacher.
So it's 1st and 2nd now. Nobody out. And standing in, the left-handed hitting Skip Schumacher. Infield at double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Grounded, foul. On the ground to second base, this could be two. Echeverria for one, on to Pierce at first, and it's a double play.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So a runner at third, two men are out, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with two away.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this
Now
guy.
batting,
With his
third
track
baseman,
record,
Jack
it's hard to say you blame
Hanahan.
him. Let somebody else beat you.
Jack Hanahan. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, he just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Hit softly to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Reds out in front, 6-3.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a
pitching for
save
Cincinnati,
situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Josh Willingham will try and keep it going. 3 for 3 thus far.
left fielder, Josh Willingham.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Two and 1.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Ludwig is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
And it's got to be frustrating to be a power hitter like he is and play 81 games in a pitcher's park like this one. I mean, guys are motivated by numbers, and you just wonder what he could be doing in a ballpark that better suits his swing.
Jeff Baker will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. in tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally, this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Come on, guys.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty, one man out. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And this game just got a little more interesting. This is a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
One rule for being a successful closer, you gotta keep the ball in the ballpark. He's still got a lead to work with after this home run, but his margin for error is pretty much gone now.
Steven Pierce will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Steven Harris.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
The catcher, number 19.
Rob Brantley is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Oh, and a swing and a miss on that one, and the Marlins find themselves down to their final strike now.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch there to end it, and the Reds have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, he did serve up the home run here to make this one a little bit more interesting. But in the end, he does get the job done, and he nails down the save.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And the Reds' attack tonight was spearheaded offensively by this guy, Brandon Phillips. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Reds win this one 6-4. Good night from Miami.